Styrene. It's green now. See for how long. Oops.
All right, we're live.
Welcome to Post Sports Antelope Baseball, a Post Sports radio presentation, live and free on Facebook and YouTube. This broadcast is made possible by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, the newspaper of record for Garza County since 1926. The Dispatch is the corporate sponsor of Post Sports Radio. Post Family Dentistry, small-town values, state-of-the-art care. Garza County Animal Hospital, a family atmosphere for family pets. KSSL Radio, playing the greatest country music ever recorded. The Will and Crystal Osborne family, proud supporters of the Bold Gold Nation. The Post Independent School District, we are Bold Gold. Carson Construction, Post-owned and operated. Call 806-626-3811. And now, here's the Judge Lee and Marcia Norman pregame show on postsportsradio.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Post Sports Radio's coverage of Post Baseball, brought to you by the Post-Dispatch. You are listening to the Judge Lee and Marcia Norman pregame show. Russ Morris here. I'm keeping the books and adding commentary, alongside Jim Plummer with the play-by-play. Video of tonight's game is live and free on YouTube, and we're coming to you from the friendly confines of Norm Cash Field as your Bold Gold Antelopes get set to take on the Sundown Roughnecks. It is Tuesday, April 15th, game number 12 of the District 4-2A season. Now, the Bold Gold entered today's contest seeking their third district win of the season after sweeping Seagraves in a doubleheader last week. They also want to even the series against Sundown after Friday's loss. The Antelopes now have a 6-12 record on the season with a 2-9 district record. The Post is led by Israel De Leon, who's in his first season with the Bold Gold, and is assisted by Jordan Aguilar. Now, Sundown enters today's contest seeking to sweep this season series against the Bold Gold. The Roughnecks have a 5-6 district record with an 8-10 overall record. The Roughnecks are led by Matthew Scovazzo and is assisted by Tanner Clark. Jimmy, want to lead us in prayer?
I will, Russ. Thank you. Father God, we come to you in prayer, and we thank you for another glorious day. We just ask you, Lord, to be with all these players, coaches, the umpires, and all to have a good time on the field, show good sportsmanship to glorify your name, and bless us here in the booth as we do our best we can to present this game to our listeners and viewers. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. When we come back, we will get informed with the Post ISD report as you are watching Post Sports Radio on YouTube.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
The Post Rotary Club takes pride in the community, and what a better way to show that than with the Parade of Flags program. For a $50 annual fee, we will place an American flag in your front yard or place of business on 5 holidays and pick it up afterwards. Funds from the program will support youth scholarships and programs in the Post Garza County community. Get the Parade of Flags registration form on the Post Texas Rotary Club Facebook page, or send a request for a form by email to rotaryclubofposttexas@gmail.com. Show the nation's colors and your patriotism and join the Parade of Flags, a fundraising effort of the Rotary Club of Post.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest. It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
The Post ISD report is brought to you by Post Family Dentistry, small town values with state-of-the-art care. Hi, I'm Jim Plummer. PHS track and field athletes are preparing for the Region 1 meet at WTA&M. That's set for Friday and Saturday. Coming out of the area meet and qualifying for regionals are the Antelope boys, are the area champs, by the way. They are led by Keandre Lopez Jefferson, placing first in both the triple jump and the 100-meter dash. Mason Wright doubled as well with first in the shot put and the discus. Sean Ramos sprinted to the win in the 200-meter dash as Ian Vergara came in second in both the triple jump and the 200. PSR's Carter Petty and Lady Lope Yuriana Hernandez crossed the finish line first in their respective 800-meter runs. Post will send the first place 4x100 relay team to the regionals with Jefferson, Ramos, Vergara, and Alec Garcia. Other Lopes moving on are Riley Matus in the pole vault, E.J. Soto in the long jump, and Zacoby Pena in the 800-meter. Our best to the PHS track and field programs this Friday and Saturday at WT, that's in Canyon. And don't forget that the meet will begin at 9 o'clock both mornings. Meanwhile, the pre-K kids took a break from academics Friday and went to engage in some fun at Milestones Development and Play Park in Lubbock. According to the pictures on Facebook, they had a really good time. Congratulations to the high school one-act play for placing first and advancing to the regional round. They led all schools with straight ones for their performance. The following awards were earned by the Post ISD actors. Outstanding sound was by Seth Lee. Honorable mention went to Harley Jo McClellan. All-star cast Aiden Gonzalez, and best performer was Chloe Smith again. The PHS Sports Banquet has been rescheduled for Monday, April 28th at the Post Community Center at 6 o'clock. Tickets for guests are $20 and can be purchased at the high school office, or you can pay at the banquet door. This will be an extra special banquet to celebrate all the Bold Gold athletes. You can order a copy of the PHS 2025 yearbook. Details are on the district's Facebook page. The Post softball team extended their winning streak to 4 on Friday. Everything went the Antelope's way against Seagraves as they made off with a 14-6 victory. The three seniors, Hannah, Zamika, and Shaylee, excelled in their final game at home. The Lady Lopes finished the regular season tonight at Sundown and look forward to the UIL playoffs next week. We'll follow today's game for you as we bring you the baseball game here against the Roughnecks. Also coming up, the next broadcast of PHS Spring Ball games will be next Tuesday, which is senior night for the Antelopes. They'll be playing Morton here at Norm Cash Field. FYI, most of this information is found on the Post ISD Facebook page. And you can go there to see the pictures, wonderful graphics, and a whole lot more. This has been the Post ISD Report, brought to you by Post Family Dentistry. Small town values, state-of-the-art care. The Judge Lee and Marcia Norman pregame show will continue right after this.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
Post ISD is filled with passionate staff, daring students, and deep-rooted traditions of champions. Our state-of-the-art facilities provide top-tier educational opportunities, including career and technical training, advanced academics, and free college courses, creating future-ready antelopes. Our 4-day instructional week allows our students to continually pursue excellence in our distinguished fine arts programs, exceptional athletic teams, and a multitude of other extracurricular activities. Post ISD, we are Bold Gold.
Are you looking to do some work around the house and would like to hire a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew have over 40 years of combined experience and can do new construction, remodeling, and concrete work. Plan now for your spring and summer projects and call the guys who pride themselves on their work. 806-626-3811. Carson Construction, building a lasting relationship with each customer. Call 806-626-3811.
This is the Judge Lee and Marcia Norman pregame show live from Norm Cash Field on this Tuesday evening, almost evening. Jim Plummer with Russ Morris, and we're taking on the Sundown Roughnecks here for the second time in 3 days. Sundown won the other day. Was it 12-0?
Yes, they pitched a combined one-hitter, and they dominated the Bowl Gold 12-0 in 5 innings.
All right, Russ, let's go ahead and look at the district standings as they stand.
So as it stands today, New Home, Ropes, Smyre, and Tahoka, those are your top four in that order. Depending on which record you look at, you can swap Tahoka and Smyre for third and fourth. New Home at first with an undefeated district record at 11-0. Ropes with the one loss coming to New Home. They're playing today as well for game 2 of that series. Then Sundown is in 5th, followed by Morton, Post, and Seagraves. Sundown with a 5-6 district record, Morton at 3-6, Post at 2-9, and Seagraves at 0-11. And looking at the district schedule today, obviously we're taking on Sundown here at Norm Cash. Seagraves is taking on Tahoka at Tahoka. Smyre is traveling to Morton, and Ropes is taking on New Home in a rivalry on the diamond, Jim.
All right, Russ, thank you very much. More of the Judge Lee and Marshall Norman pregame show coming up next here on Post Sports Radio, home of Bold Gold Baseball. We'll be back in a moment.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
Post Antelope Baseball is powered by Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. The Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving Post in all of Garza County. Visit postcitytexas.com. Richie Rich Barbershop, Yo Hablo Espanol, a licensed local barbershop on East Main and Post. Call for info and an appointment at 806-706-8413. And Post Plumbing, Heating, and Air. One call does it all. 806-577-1300. Post Sports Radio thanks these sponsors for making Bold Gold Baseball live and free on Facebook and YouTube. This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
The Post Rotary Club takes pride in the community, and what a better way to show that than with the Parade of Flags program. For a $50 annual fee, we will place an American flag in your front yard or place of business on 5 holidays and pick it up afterwards. Funds from the program will support youth scholarships and programs in the Post Garza County community. Get the Parade of Flags registration form on the Post Texas Rotary Club Facebook page, or send a request for a form by email to rotaryclubofposttexas@gmail.com. Show the nation's colors and your patriotism and join the Parade of Flags, a fundraising effort of the Rotary Club of Post.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
Hey, we're streaming live for Post Sports Radio on YouTube tonight. Thanks for joining us. Internet service is intermittent. Sorry about that. In the case that we are missing quite a bit of the game, we will upload the full game after it's over. It'll be up sometime tonight. In the meantime, Russ Moore is standing with me, and he's going to go over the Sundown Roughnecks lineup.
So batting first for Sundown is going to be number 10, Braden Flores. He'll be playing at shortstop, followed by number 3, batting second, Isaac Lopez will be your starting pitcher. Number 8, Ryan Rose will be the starting catcher. And then batting fourth in the cleanup position, this is an old school lineup. It's number 15, Allen Pearson. He's a designated hitter. Batting fifth will be number 5, Hayden Powell, a name that should sound all too familiar to all your Post residents. He'll be playing at first base. Number 2, Landry Farah will be playing at center field. He's batting 6th. Batting 7th will be number 9, Braden Lava will be out at left field. Batting 8th will be number 11, Marcus Solis out at second base. And batting 9th will be number 22, Andrew Rodriguez at third base. And then Nathan Flores will be out at right field. He's number 1. He is the Allen Pearson will be batting for him, Jim.
All right, Russ, and starting for the Antelopes out in the field, as you see them on the screen right now. Excuse me, on the mound will be Landon Garcia. He wears number 7. And behind the plate will be number 5, Luca Perez. At third base, number 20 is Cooper Osborne, one of the seniors on the team. Jax Perez will be at shortstop, the freshman. Daniel Young, a sophomore, at first, or number 1 at second base. And then over at first base, Daniel Carroll, a sophomore as well. Out in left field, Colton Hawkins, number 9. In center field, Isaiah Moreno. He's a freshman. Cam Machak is a sophomore, I do believe. He's number 11. He's out in right field. So there's your lineup out in the field for the Bold Gold Antelopes. Trying to get back in the win column here at Norm Cash Field at David Nichols Park. I saw David the other day. He got mad at me.
What'd you do?
He said I mentioned his name on the air. I said, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about that park south of town. So I said, I'm going to charge you $1 every time I say David Nichols Park.
Speaking of David Nichols Park, if you guys listening, if y'all haven't had a chance to come on out and take a look at all that was done to the Little League field, come on out. They had opening ceremonies on Saturday. The park looks good. There's a couple of signs that I saw that was been placed out yesterday, and there is one banner that has been placed. It was the 2024 8 and 9 team. They were the minor champions, so they've got a spot where they can hang banners on the chain link fences out there now.
Pretty cool. It's all looking good. The grass is looking great too. And if you're looking at the game right here on YouTube, you see El Post baseball field is very green as well. Coach DeLeon and his help have done a great job of keeping this field looking good. First pitch of the game is going to be a little bit outside to the right-handed batter, Raiden Flores, the shortstop for the Sundown Roughnecks. Roughnecks are 5-6 coming to this game in district play. Swing and a miss. Counts 1-1. Next pitch from Garcia. Breaking ball for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, Garcia on the mound, Perez behind the plate. Better call him Luca and Jack. Got 2 Perez brothers. That one's high and almost to the noggin. So makes it count 2-2.
So Landon Garcia this year, according to what we have logged on Game Changer, the stats that I pulled up, he's pitched 10 2/3 innings this season, has 6 strikeouts on the year.
Next pitch, breaking ball for a foul tip. Maintains the count at 2-2. Bold Gold Antelopes with 2 wins this district season, both against Seagraves. Would like to get one here against Sundown. Next pitch, 2-2 pitch, is going to go in the dirt, off the catcher to the backstop. Full count. Next pitch, a little bit outside. Going to walk the batter, puts Flores on first, brings up Isaac Lopez. Lopez pitching for the Roughnecks tonight. He's number 3. He bats left. Not sure how he throws. We'll find that out in a little bit. He's getting Landon Garcia on the mound. Behind the plate, Luca. His brother Jax is at short. From the stretch is Garcia. Checks first. Runner goes. Oh, fakes it. No throw, of course. Ball high and outside. 1-0 the count. Runner at first is Raiden Flores, the shortstop. He does not go. It's going to be a pop fly, short left field. Up to make the catch, and he does. Is Colton Hawkins for the first out of the inning. Brings up the third batter is Ryan Rose, the catcher. Where's number 8? So with 1 down, 1 on. Rose coming to play for his first time, of course.
Double play opportunity is available, Jim. All you got to do is just make sure you can turn it.
DP's a little bit easier in baseball than it is in softball, as we found out. Oh, throw to first to get the runner at second. Oh, they say he's safe under the tag. Wow, that was close. Could have gone either way, but the umpire was right there to make the call. So that puts Flores with a stolen base to second. Now Flores at second. Got Rose at the plate with 1 out. 0-0 count. Garcia breaking ball. Ball's driven and fair down the left field line. It's going to go past the left fielder. Hawkins brings home the runner Flores from second. And Rose is at second with a stand-up double. And an RBI at that. Sundown takes the early score, 1-0. So the runner at second brings up number 15, Allen Pearson. You have an R in his name, or did I write this down wrong? P-E-A-R? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Allen is a DH, and he is hitting for the right fielder, Nathan Flores. So runner at second is Rose. Garcia from the mound from the stretch. Throw to second, not in time. Once again, internet is intermittent, so we'll have the full game upload later tonight. Outside pitch, catches the corner. Strike one, so 0-1 the count with 1 out and a runner at second. Next pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2 now the count. We've already counted 100 semis driving by over the overpass. Still in the first inning. Swing and a miss, gets away from the catcher. Have dropped, strikeout, throws to first. Doesn't get the runner. It was close. But that puts Rose on third, so runners at first and third. Still 1 out.
Fortunately, it's gonna be a pass ball. It's gonna be an error on the catcher. So yeah, he's got a strikeout to his credit, but the runner got on base via an error.
All right, thanks for us, Hayden Powell, number 5, first baseman. Pitch to him, bunt. Not exactly a suicide squeeze, but with a man on third, usually you would do that. The bunt goes foul on the third baseline. So that gives Powell a 0-1 count with 1 out, 2 runners on. You remember how to say the Sundown's coach's name?
Scavasso.
There you go. Landon Garcia from the mound, from the stretch, throw to third, fake to third, throw to first. Everybody's still safe. Next pitch, ground ball. Fair down the third baseline. Cooper Osborne handles it, throw to first. Out of the glove of Carroll, so the runner is safe, and that brings home a run as well. I do believe now everything's going back. Not sure why. Foul ball, I guess. Called that play foul. A nice play by Cooper Osborne otherwise. So runners back at first and third. Still 1 out. Landon Garcia's got a 0-0 count. That can't be right. Be no balls, 1 strike to Powell. Now should be 0-2. Or 0-3 rather. He's out.
It's 0-3.
Oh, yeah, 2 foul balls. The bunt was foul. The hit was foul. The swing was a miss. All right, still runners at first and third. We got 2 outs now. This should be Landry Farah, center fielder. Swing, drive down third baseline is foul. Number 2 bats right. Next pitch, bunt, fair in front of the plate. He's going to call it foul.
Yeah, umpire called it foul. I guess I mean, you see that at the collegiate level, and you see that at the upper classifications where that bunt is located where it was. They'll let it play it out. I guess down here, I guess he wants that ball rolled out just a little bit further for it to be a live ball, I guess.
That or could have landed foul and then rolled fair. Swing? Nope, no swing. Runner from first goes to second with no throw. That puts Pearson on second. I believe that's Rose on third base. Farah swings and fouls this one off. Still 1-2 with 2 outs and 2 on. Carson Construction score 0-1 in favor of Sundown. Top of the first.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Drive into left center. It's deep. It's going to land for a hit. Bring home 2. Batter's going to second. He turns second on his way to third. Here comes the throw. It is going to be a little late. So the runner's safe at third with a triple. Landry Farah with a triple, driving in 2, making the score now 3-0 in favor of Sundown.
It's a 2 RBI bases clearing triples. This brings up Braden Lava, left fielder.
Laura's the left fielder, yes. Number 9, bats right.
Sorry, Laura. My R looks like a V. Can't read my chicken scratch.
Between both of us, we got lots of scratching. It's hard to read. First pitch, strike, 0-1 to count. Second pitch, called strike. Laura's batting in the 7th slot. He'll be followed by Marcus Solis, if we get that far. Foul tip. Count remains 0-2 with 2 outs. A runner at third. Drive into short left field, falls for a hit. Hawkins overruns it. It's picked up by the center fielder Moreno. Keeps the runner at first, but in the meantime, a runner from third comes home. That being number 2, Landry Farah. He just hit a triple, now scores. Makes the score 4-0 in favor of Sundown.
So bring up the second baseman, number 11, Marcus Solis.
Solis bats right. Got a runner at first with 2 outs. First pitch to Solis. Breaking ball, swinging strike. Oh, 0-1 the count. Outside pitch. Throw down in the second to get the runner. Gets him. Nice chuck by Luca Perez to throw out the runner for the 3rd out of the inning. And that leaves number 11 at the plate, Marcus Solis. He'll start off the next inning. But now we go to the bottom of the first where Post trails 4-0. That's a Carson Construction score. We'll come back in just a moment.
It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
Well, Sundown jumps to a quick 4-0 lead. Here's Russ Morris to describe what happened in the top of the first.
Well, the Roughnecks are able to score 4 runs on 3 hits and on 1 error committed by the Bowl Gold. They leave none stranded on base, as I believe that was Braden Lava that got caught stealing for the final out of the inning. As your Carson Construction score as we head into the Antelopes half of the first inning is 4-0 in favor of the Roughnecks.
All right. Coming up for the Antelopes will be Luca Perez, Isaiah Moreno, and Cam Menchaca. Out in the field for the Sundown on the mound is Isaac Lopez. Ryan Rose behind the plate. At third is Andrew Rodriguez. Raiden Flores at short. Marcus Solis at second. Hayden Powell at first. In the outfield is Braden Lara in left. Landry Farah in center. And Nathan Flores out in right.
So Luca Perez batting first. He has, according to the numbers that I've been able to put together, he has a batting average of 400 entering today with an on-base percentage of 556, and an OBS, which is on-base plus slugging percentage, he has a 1.081 OBS.
All right, Luke, he's going to come into play here in just a second. Final warm-up. Chuck thrown down to second. We're ready to roll. Post with white outfits on, of course, the home outfits, pinstripes, with the black short sleeves. Of course, gold trim everywhere. Luca Perez to take the first pitch, drives it. Possible hit to the second baseman. Quick throw to first, barely gets him. Nice 4-3 put out by Sundown. It's Marcus Solis over to Hayden Powell. Brings up number 10, Isaiah Moreno.
Isaiah Moreno, he has a batting average of 364 with an on-base percentage of 500 and an OBS of 1.106.
Isaiah, once again, number 10, center fielder, bats left. Breaking ball high and outside for a ball. He'll be followed by Cam Menchaca and Cooper Osborne. Swing and a miss, making it count 1-1. Next pitch from Lopez, down the pipe. Makes it count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball, swinging strike for the strikeout. So 2 up, 2 down for the Antelopes to the bottom of the first.
Bring up the right fielder, Cameron Menchaca. He's got a batting average of 320. On-base percentage of 393 and an OBS of 833.
Menchaca throws left, bats right, gets a base hit to right field, and he'll be safe there. Not even thinking about going to second. Nathan Flores catches the pop fly on one hop, gets it to the second baseman. You keep Menchaca at first. So a man at first and 2 outs. Post down by 4, time for a 2-out rally. And the senior Cooper Osborne comes to the plate. Third baseman, number 20, batting right. Chaka at first. Breaking ball outside for a ball. Here comes the second pitch to Cooper. High and inside, 2-0 now the count. Got Landon Garcia on deck. Next pitch down the middle, driven into left field, barely foul. Woo! Nice shot by Cooper Osborne. Straighten that one out. Could be a double.
Cooper's got a batting average so far of 500 with an on-base percentage of 583 and an OBS of 1.283.
All right, Osborne back at the plate after the foul ball. Runner at first is Cameron Menchaca. Osborne's got a 2-ball, 1 strike count with 2 outs. Breaking ball high and outside. Isaac Lopez on the man with Ryan Rose behind the plate. Lopez gets a signal, changes it, shakes it off. Here comes the pitch, 3-1, high and outside, going to walk Cooper. So the runner going to second is going to be safe anyway. So Cooper Osborne at first, advances Cameron Menchaca to second, 2 outs, 2 on. Brings up starting pitcher for the Antelopes, Landon Garcia, batting 5th today.
Well, there wasn't really going to be a out made on the throwdown because he had to advance to second anyway. So
correct. All right, here we go. Landon Garcia. Going to drive this one into deep infield. Second baseman underneath it with the catch. to retire the side with 2 on. No one scores, so Sundown maintains the 4-0 lead. That's a Carson Construction score. We'll take a break here and come right back here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
Post Antelope Baseball is powered by La Isabel Boutique, a girls' boutique with clothes, accessories, and custom hair bows. The boutique is located at Avenue H in East Main. The Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving posts in all of Garza County. Visit postcitytexas.com. The Post Methodist Church, making disciples of Jesus Christ. Antelope Wash and Dry, a clean, affordable laundromat now open at 303 South Broadway. And Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC. Post Sports Radio thanks these sponsors for making Bold Gold Baseball live and free on Facebook and YouTube.
Here's Russ Morris with what the Antelopes did in the bottom of the first.
Well, the Bold Gold were able to get 2 runners on base, but they were both left stranded as they were unable to produce any runs. The Roughnecks did not commit any errors, but they were able to get a hit. However, your Carson Construction score as we head to the top half of the second is still 4-0 in favor of the Roughnecks.
Who do you show starting off for them?
It's coming up to bat. It's going to be number 11, the 8-hole hitter, Marcus Solis at second, followed by the 9-hole hitter, number 22, Andrew Rodriguez, third baseman, and then back to the top of the order, number 10, Raiden Flores, the shortstop.
All right, so Marcus Solis, the second baseman, ready to come to the plate. Out in the field once again for the Antelopes on the mound, you got Landon Garcia, Luca Perez behind the plate, Cooper Osborne at third, Jax Perez at short, Daniel Young playing second base, Daniel Carroll at first, Colton Hawkins in left field, Isaiah Moreno's in center, and Cam and Chaka in right field.
Got a quick score update over at Sundown. Your Lady Lopes trail right now 1-0 to the Roughets.
There's the first pitch of the second. Ground ball to Cooper Osborne, one-handed glove, throw to first to Carroll for the putout. Nice 5-3 putout for the Antelopes. From senior to sophomore. All right, so it brings up the second batter of this inning. Andrew Rodriguez, number 22.
Jim, that is a pitcher's duel as they're in the top half, the Lady Lopes half of the third over at Sundown.
Wow, already, huh? Yeah. The first pitch outside for a ball to Rodriguez. 1-0 the count with 1 out. Next pitch, foul back at us, over the backstop.
Can't get it.
Rodriguez high and inside. Oh, actually touches him, so he'll get a hit by pitch and take first base. Kind of go to the top of the order now. It's going to be Raiden Flores, the shortstop. What Flores do his first time up?
Flores, he got on base with a walk, had a stolen base over to second, and came around and scored.
Score right now is 4-0 in favor of Sundown. Top of the second, runner at first is Andrew Rodriguez. A little bit of a lead, throw over there to get him, not in time. The 0-0 pitch. Bunt goes foul. One more time, Russ. Coach's name for Sundown?
Scavasso.
Coach Scavasso wants to play a little small ball. He said 3 or 4 guys show bunt. I'm sure what happened there. Is that going to be an out? Y'all know what happened there?
Yeah, I guess interference maybe.
Interference by the batter is going to get the first out of the inning. Isaac Lopez, the pitcher up now, left-handed batter, left-handed thrower, swings and misses a curveball.
Okay, so Lopez, he flew out to left field his last time at bat.
Got a runner at first. That's Flores. Drive down the first is going to be foul. Oh, they're saying it's fair.
It is fair.
All right, so there goes the runner from first to third. He's going to make the turn around third and stop there. Carroll's ready with the relay home. We had to hold on to it.
So that is a bit of a blooper single as he advances to second on the throw. Andrew Rodriguez will advance to third. So, yeah, that ball was like it went through his legs and it bounced off the bag.
All right, here comes Ryan Rose at the plate. This one's driven down the left field line fair. Hawkins there to get it on 2 hops, throws it to the shortstop. Perez has it. 2 runners come across, though, 22 and number 3. That's Rodriguez and Lopez score, increasing the lead now to 6-0.
So that is back-to-back RBI base hits, multiple RBI base hits for Ryan Rose.
That brings up number 15, Alan Pearson. He's the DH, hitting for the right fielder, Nathan Flores. Rose at first, throw to get him, not in time. Landon Garcia ready to bring the first pitch. To Pearson, swings, ground ball between third and short. Going to advance the runner. Everybody stays put at first and second.
So that is Alan Pearson's second consecutive on-base appearance, first actual hit. He technically struck out his last at-bat, but got on base via the drop third strike because it went all the way back to the backstop.
All right.
It was Hayden Powell.
Hayden Powell, number 5, the first baseman, drives this one to left field on a line drive. Caught by Hawkins for the second out. Should be the third out as well. Or were there 2 outs?
I only had one.
I only had one. Nonetheless, it was a double play there. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cooper. All right. We got it straight now. All right, so the score increases for Sundown 6-0 is the Carson Construction score. And we'll take a break and more of the rest of the go to the bottom of the second here in just a moment.
Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
All right, Bold Gold get away a little bit lucky. We gave up a couple runs there in the top of the second. Here's Russ with what happened.
Well, you were able to minimize damage. The Roughnecks were able to put 2 runs up in their half of the inning on 3 hits. No errors were committed by the Bold Gold, but Sundown did leave 2 runners on. As now your Carson Construction score heading into the bottom half of the second inning is 6-0 in favor of Sundown. Is now coming up for Post is going to be the 5, 6, and 7 batters leading off. 6, 7, and 8 batters. Leading off will be number 13, the first baseman Daniel Carroll, followed by number 8, Jax Perez, the shortstop, and then Daniel Young, number 1 at second base.
All right, on the mound once again, Isaac Lopez for Sundown. Left-handed pitcher. Ryan Rose behind the plate. At third base is Andrew Rodriguez. Raiden Flores at short. Marcus Solis is at second. Hayden Powell over at first base. Outfield includes Braden Lara in left, Landry Farah in center, and Nathan Flores in right. Lopez ready for the first pitch to Daniel Carroll. Swing and a nice drive down third base line, but foul. Way ahead of that one.
Quick update is they're moving right along over in Sundown. Bottom of the third, score remains 1-0 in favor of the Roughettes.
Close enough. Roughettes are in first place, right?
Yes.
So Post sitting in second.
Tahoka did beat New Home yesterday. That has playoff implications for Post. So Post and Tahoka are sitting tied for second place as of right now in the district standings for softball.
Be a nice upset for the Lady Lopes and make it 5 in a row at that. All right, so got a 1-0 count or 1-1 count. to Daniel Carroll. Flores with the pitch. Fastball outside, strike.
Daniel, he really anticipated a fastball there. He really wanted that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball high and outside for a ball. 2-2 now. Jax Perez waiting to come up next along with Daniel Young. High and inside. Full count, 3-2. Isaac Lopez, full motion. Drive into left center. It's going to be a high pop fly. Time to get under it. And the left fielder, Braden Lara, does. Nice swing, a nice shot by Daniel Carroll.
Well, you see the way the wind's blowing out there in center field. It's blowing across, looking from my right to left. So it caught that jet stream, and then it hung about halfway to the fence. Now this brings up.
It's Jax Perez, his first time up. Freshman shortstop, high and outside, ball 1.
He's wearing number 4 today.
We got him as number 8. I'm going to change it to 4. All right, high and outside once again, 2-0 the count. Next pitch, way outside. 3-0. Expect Jax to watch this one go by, but it's a good time to jump on a little bit high, but caught the corner on the outside. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball, now 3-2. Here comes Lopez. Swing and a miss for out number 2.
This is the second strikeout on the day for Lopez. As now this brings up number 1, the second baseman, Daniel Young.
Daniel bats left, throws right. First pitch. Ooh, high and inside. 1-0 the count. Another one high and inside. That breaking ball ain't breaking too good. Next pitch, high and inside. Oh, this one catches the corner.
Yeah, it broke in just late.
So 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs, nobody on. Foul tip. Strike. Full count. 2-2 rather. Ground ball fouled on the first base line.
Quick score update over at Sundown. The Roughets have extended their lead in the bottom of the 3rd with 2 outs. It is 3-0 in favor of the Roughets.
Okay, let's go Lady Lopes. Isaac Flores with the pitch. Foul ball, out of play. Into the bleachers, nice play by the fan over there. On 1 hop behind him, he reaches back to grab before it hits his daughter in the head. High pitch for a ball.
That was a great take. Now it's a full count.
3-2 with 2 outs. Nobody on. Carson Construction scores 6-0. Sundown. Foul tip.
It's a great way to make a pitcher get very frustrated.
Young stays alive. Ooh, this one's going to hit him. So he'll take a walk down to first.
All right, this brings up number 9, Colton Hawkins, left fielder.
Hawkins, number 9, batting 9th.
Hawkins, according to what I have gathered for him, Has a batting average of .278 with an on-base percentage of .435 and OBS at .879.
Colton's a junior this year. Runner at first is Young. Hawkins at the plate. Flores on the mound. Brings it home. Foul ball. 0-1 the count.
Daniel had a great jump, and now he's got to go all the way back to first.
Hit and run on there, huh? Flores from the stretch. Checks the runner. Throws the first. Going to get him in a pickle. And Young is going to be, should be safe, and he is. The tag was a little bit late. You can see his hand get on the bag before the tag was made. Throw was a little bit off center. That's Young safe at second. Count 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Hawkins. Throw home. Breaking ball high. 1-1 the count. Good chance for Post to get a run on the board here with a runner in scoring position at second. Flores checks second, brings it home, swing and a miss by Hawkins. One ball, 2 strikes. Flores checks second. Comes home. Outside. Evens the count at 2-2. With 2 outs. Bottom of the second. And a runner on second. There goes Young running. Swing and a miss for the out in the 3rd out of the inning. Leaving that score, Carson Construction score 6-0 in favor of Sundown. We'll take a break and come back with the top of the 3rd here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
We're back at Norm Cash Field, streaming live on and free on YouTube. A little sporadic internet once again. We'll have the full version of the game loaded after the game, so be sure to check back sometime later tonight or tomorrow. Russ Morris with the details of what happened in the bottom of the second.
Well, unfortunately, your Lopes were unable to generate any runs. However, they were able to generate a base runner. Only thing is he was left stranded as no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Carson Construction score remains 6-0 in favor of Sundown. So we move ahead to the top of the 3rd. And looking like leading off for the Roughnecks will be the 6-hole hitter. It'll be number 2, Landry Farrad, center fielder, followed by number 9, Braden Lara out at left field. And then Marcus Solis, number 11, the second baseman.
Thank you, Russ. Still on the mound for the Antelopes, starting pitcher Landon Garcia. And Luca Perez still behind the plate. Warm-up throw. Throw down to second is good. Ready to go here for the top of the 3rd.
Score update. We got ourselves a ball game over in Sundown. It is 3-2. Your Lady Lopes are on the board.
Can you tell how the Lady Lopes scored?
It's a home run hit by Serenity Sanchez on a fly ball over the left field wall.
Nice. So 3-2. Post down by 1 at Sundown for the Lady Lopes. And here it's 6-0. Antelopes down to Sundown here in the top of the 3rd. It's Landry Farah. Takes the ball outside. So Lady Lopes looking to make it 5 wins in a row against the first place Roughheads. Good luck, ladies. Breaking ball foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is Braden Lara, followed by Marcus Solis. This is Landry Farah outside for a ball. Breaking ball fouled off into the bleachers once again. Makes count 2 balls with 2 strikes. Drive into short left field is going to drop for a single. Hawkins with 1 hopper gets it into the infield to Cooper Osborne. Holds a runner at first. Brings up Brian.
Brings up Braden Lara.
Braden, there you go.
That is now back-to-back base hits for Farah.
What's Lara done his first time out?
Lara, he hit an RBI single that was caught stealing for the final out back in the first. And for those keeping tabs, on your bingo card is a pickoff back to first holds the runner at first. If you're playing Bowl Gold Bingo or Roughneck Bingo, Farah is a double and a home run away from the cycle.
There you go. So he's up now, right-handed batter with a runner at first. Throw to first once again, not in time. Marco Solis standing on deck, followed by Andrew Rodriguez. Lara ready for the pitch. He's going to second. Foul on the bunt attempt. Goes foul straight back. Counts 0-1 to Lara. Chance Landry Farah is going to go again. See if we can get him picked off. Post needs a quick out. Throw over there. Not in time.
What would really be great would be a double play. Those can generate all kinds of momentum and kill any kind of momentum.
Showing bunt. Throw to first. I think he got him. Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Pickoff attempt to first. Gets Farah leaning a little bit too far towards second. And a great pickoff by Landon Garcia over to Daniel Carroll. Good throw, good tag. 0-1 count. Here's the next pitch to Lara. He's going to pop it up. Barely out of play. Just hits the top of the dugout on the first base side. All right, makes count. No balls, 2 strikes to Lara. Breaking ball. Ooh, almost catches the inside corner, but it's going to be a ball. 1-2 now the count. Next pitch from Garcia. A little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul tip on the breaking ball. Keeps the count at 2-2. All right, next pitch from the stretch. It's Garcia. He's going to foul. It's going to be a pop fly. Second baseman. Somebody's got to cover first. Nobody's there in time, so the runner's going to be safe at first. So Braden Lara with a base hit just over the first baseman's head, fielded by Daniel Young, the second baseman. All right, runner at first brings up Marco Solis, second baseman, number 11.
He grounded out to third base back in the second inning.
He's got Lara at first. He's showing a pretty good lead. Landon Garcia on the mound for the Antelopes from the stretch. Outside pitch. Ball 1-0 the count. On deck for the Roughnecks is Andrew Rodriguez. Throw to first, not in time. Garcia's already picked off one this inning. That was Landry Farah just moments ago. Just before Braden Lara got a base hit. He's now at first, showing a possibility of running. Foul ball down the third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Solis. Landon Garcia checks first. From the stretch, throws. Not in time. So 1 out. That'll bring up Rodriguez on deck, unless Post can turn a double play here. All possible. Next pitch inside for a ball. 2-1 now the count with 1 out. From the stretch, swing and a miss. Making it 2-2. Nice hanging curveball by Garcia. Lara with a decent lead at first. Throw over there, not in time. Sophomore pitcher Landon Garcia from the stretch. Comes home with it. It's going to be a drive in the right field between first and second. Picked up by the left fielder, Menchaca to the second baseman. The runner from first. Lara making it to third. And the hitter, Marcus Solis, safe at first. Runners on the corners with 1 out. Carson Construction score, Sundown 6, Post 0, top of the third. Brings up number 22, the 9th slot hitter, Andrew Rodriguez.
He got on back in the second with a hit by pitch and came all the way around and scored, thanks to Isaac Lopez. And I think Ryan Rose as well.
There's the pitch. High for a ball. Runner from first, safe at second. No throw attempt. All right, from the stretch is Garcia. Brings it home. Bunt attempt. It's going to go fouled on the first base line. Picked up by Carroll. Runners go back to second and third. On deck is the top of the order with Raiden Flores. At the plate now, number 22, Andrew Rodriguez. Right-handed batter. Bunts again. This one's fair to the pitcher. Picked up. Throw to first. Gets the out. Runner comes home from third. Puts another run on the board for the Sundown Roughnecks. Making the score now 7-0 in their favor. Does give 2 outs to the Antelopes.
Yeah, so that is a sacrifice with an RBI as well. For the second out now, this brings up Raiden Flores.
Flores, number 10, the shortstop.
Got
Third
on,
time up, right?
Yes, third time up. Got on base via a walk back in the first.
Well, that's a swing there. He moved his bat pretty far, but
Say he didn't go.
okay, so ball 1. 1-0 the count, 2 outs, 1 runner on at third base. From the stretch is Landon Garcia. Brings it home, swing and a miss. Making the count now 1-1.
Flores got on base via a walk back in the first and came all the way around and scored. And he had an interference that got him out his last at bat. Fly ball out of his dead center. As he's got to chase it down, it's going to go run all the. Center field's able to make a play. 1 run does come across and score. Flores has a stand-up double.
All right, so they go. Raiden Flores over the head of the center fielder, Isaiah Moreno. Puts Flores on second.
Drives in Marcus Solis.
All right, so bring it up now.
Pitcher, Isaac Lopez. He is 1 for 2 on the day. He flew out to left field back in the first and had a single in the second, came around and scored.
Another single there. Runner from second is going to come home. Here comes the throw. Another runner's held up by the coach. That keeps number 10, Flores, at third. Single by Lopez.
I'm just going to not talk while they're batting. I seem to be bad luck this inning.
Carson Construction score 8-0. Bringing up Ryan Rose, the catcher.
Of course, as I say that, Sundown extended their lead as well, 7-2 in the bottom of the fourth.
You're talking about softball now.
Yeah.
Right here, it is 8-0 in favor of Sundown in the baseball game here at Norm Cash Field. Throw to first, not in time. Still got a runner at third. Runners at the corners. Ryan Rose at the plate. Throw to first, not in time. Ryan Rose ready for the pitch from Garcia. Here it comes, swing and a miss. Making a count 0-1. Runner advances to second with no throw attempt. That's Ryan Rose now standing on second. So Sundown with runners at second and third. In the dirt for a ball, 1-1 the count. So 1-1, 2 outs. Next pitch, a little bit low in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-1, 2 outs. (8-0) the score. 2 runners on for Sundown with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Even in the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch. This is going to be driven into left field. Hawkins trying to get to it. Gets by him. It's going to go to the fence. Bring home 2 runners from second and third. The batter on second base with a double. So Ryan Rose with a double. His third time at bat. Drives in 2. Making a score now 10-0 in favor of Sundown. Still top of the third. We got a courtesy runner, I think, at number 7 out for Sundown. Be Marco Landa. At the plate is Olin Pearson. Pitch outside for a ball. And DH up for his third time as well. Landon Garcia from the stretch. Brings it home. Low. Ball 2. No strikes. Got Hayden Powell on deck. Landry Farah to follow. Throw to second. Not in time. The runner at second. I believe that's a courtesy runner. Marco Landa. Next pitch is high and inside. Ball 3. No strikes. Ground ball foul. First strike for Olin Pearson. (3-1) the count with 2 outs and a runner at second. Called strike. Gives you a full count. Pearson thought it was a little bit low. But he's going to have to stay in the box and take another pitch. There goes the runner from second to third. Oh, a bad hop over the shortstop's shoulder is going to bring home the designated runner. Coach is not happy with things. He kind of stopped halfway down. Oh, boy. He's going to get it after the game. All right, so Olin Pearson gets a base hit on a bad hop. Shortstop Jax Perez was there to make the play. That ball just jumped over his shoulder. So Pearson now at first. Hayden Powell at the plate. Curveball, swing and miss. First baseman, number 5, bats right, rather. Get an 0-1 count with 2 outs. Runner at first, high and inside for a ball. What has Powell done today, Russ?
Struck out back in the first, and he flew out to left field back in the second.
0 for 2 on the day. Next pitch, down the middle. Oh, a short pop fly to the first baseman who just mishandles it. And that's the sunny field over there.
The only consolation you can take in that is that it landed foul.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll take it. Still going to be the second strike on Powell. He's got 1 ball, 2 strikes. From the stretch, Garcia brings it home. Foul ball once again. This one's out of play. So Powell ready to take the 1-2 pitch with 2 outs. Outside for a ball. 2-2 now. Throw down to second. Get the runner. Is not in time. The big boy steals second. Olin Pearson with a stolen base.
I root for the opposing team, which is us, but you'd be surprised by how many of us linemen have a set of wheels. I'm sure he's a pulling guard.
Well, you're just guessing there, Russ. What makes you think that? Swing and a miss. Third strike. Gets away from the catcher. Powell on his way to first. He's going to be safe. And Pearson advances to third. Runners now back on the corners. And we should be 2 outs, right?
Yes. So there's 2 outs. He did strike out, but he advances on base via an error, which is going to come from the pitcher, unfortunately. It's either the pitcher or the catcher.
It's like Farrah at the plate now with runners at first and third. It's Powell from first stealing second.
Now we're back to where everything started off of with Landry Farrah.
Number 2, batting in the 6th slot. Been up. This is his 3rd time up. We are in the top of the 3rd. It's 11-0 in favor of Sundown. Swing and a drive, a hard one. Smash into left field. 1 hop to the fence. Brings home 2 runners. And Farrah is going to have a stand-up double and trying to fake a run to third. He's going to stay at second. So that's going to change the score now. They got 13 or?
Yes, I already had it.
All right. I want to catch up on our scoreboard. It's 13-0 Sundown. Still 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. Braden Lara at the plate. High and inside, ball 1. Next pitch, catches the outside corner, strike 1. Count 1-1 with a runner at second. Going to be a pop fly to short center. Going to get between the shortstop and the center fielder. Runner from second comes home. And the batter, Lara, stays at first. Coming home is Hayden Powell. Gets Sundown another run, making the score now 14-0 is the Carson Construction score.
No, that was Farrah that came home.
Okay, Farrah comes home. Is that Braden that was just up?
Yes, and now this is Marcus Solis.
Solis, the second baseman. Can we drive the first pitch to short center field underneath it? is Moreno. Gets on his knees to make the catch in the third out of the inning, stopping the bleeding at 14-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. Sundown leads this game. That's the Carson Construction score. We'll come back in just a moment here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
We play the greatest country music ever recorded. Tune in anytime and anywhere to KSSL 107.3, 94.1, KSSLFM.com, and on our free mobile app. All your favorites are here.
Hi, I'm Alan Jackson.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut.
Hi, I'm Clint Black.
We've got them all.
Hi, this is Ronnie Millsap.
Hi, this is Patty Loveless.
Hi, everybody, this is Garth Brooks.
Hey, this is George Strait.
I've been listening to this radio station forever.
Proud supporters of high school sports. We are KSSL.
All right, back live in Norm Cash Field where the Antelopes are trailing Sundown for the second game in a row. Right now it's 14-0 as we go to the bottom of the third, it looks like, right?
Yeah, they got Sundown produced 8 runs on 8 hits. 1 error, and they left nobody on base. As your Carson Construction score is now.
Third inning, right?
Yeah. It should be it's the bottom as we roll into the bottom of the third. Your Carson Construction score is 14-0 in favor of Sundown. Is now coming up. Will be the top of the order for Post. It'll be Luca Perez, Isaiah Moreno, and Cameron Menchaca.
All right, Luca in the catching position today. One of our top hitters as far as averages and whatnot. What's he got?
He's got a batting average of 400 with an on-base percentage of .556 and an OBS of 1.081.
So Isaac Perez still on the mound for Sundown. First pitch is going to be fouled off by Luca Perez. A lot of foul balls into the bleachers just to our right. It's probably like the 5th one already. We're in the bottom of the third. Next pitch in the dirt into the backstop for a ball. 1-1 the count. Jose Moreno on deck for the Antelopes. Drive in the right field. He's going to be caught for the out by Nathan Flores.
So now Luca, forgot to mention, he grounded out to second base back in the first. Now he flies out to right field as now springs up Isaiah Moreno. He struck out back in the first. He struck out swinging.
Playing center field for the Antelopes tonight. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Flores with the pitch, high and outside for a ball.
Good take. His instincts, he almost wanted to pull the trigger on that swing.
1-2 the count. Breaking ball outside, a little bit low. Evens the count at 2-2. This one's also low. 3-2 now. Bottom of the third, Sundown 14, Post 0. Carson Construction score. Got a 3-2 full count for Moreno. Swing and miss. Second out of the inning.
That is the 4th strikeout today for Lopez. Here comes Cameron Menchaca. So far, he's been the only one for the Antelopes to generate a base hit. He hit a single back in the first.
His first pitch is fouled straight back. 0-1 the count and 2 outs. Next pitch from Flores. Breaking ball fouled off as well. After Menchaca, we'll go to Cooper Osborne. Menchaca, 0-2 count. Swing, pops it into our center field, just past the shortstop. And he can't handle it, so it's going to be a base hit. Just over his left shoulder. So Menchaca at first with a base hit. Brings up Cooper Osborne.
Cooper, he got on base via a walk back in the first.
Coop's playing third base, number 20, senior this year. Menchaca at first. Slight lead. Flores brings it home. Breaky ball's knocked out into left center, high and short. Oh, sliding catch by the center fielder, Laundry Farah. When I mean sliding, it was feet first. As he and the left fielder, Braden Lara, had a little discussion who was going to catch it, and it was Farah with the catch. All right, taking a break, coming right back. We go to the top of the fourth, where Sundown leads 14-0. Carson Construction score on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
Are you looking to do some work around the house and would like to hire a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew have over 40 years of combined experience and can do new construction, remodeling, and concrete work. Plan now for your spring and summer projects and call the guys who pride themselves on their work. 806-626-3811. Carson Construction, building a lasting relationship with each customer. Call 806-626-3811.
Antelope's back in the field. Looks like a new pitcher. We'll review that in just a minute. Looks like Menchaca on the mound for the Antelopes. Russ, what happened in the bottom of the third?
No run, and Antelopes did not score a run. They were able to get on base with a hit, but the runner was left stranded. So Carson Construction score is still 14-0 as we roll right along to the top of the fourth. As it is going to be Cameron Menchaca that is going to enter in for relief of Landon Garcia.
A little change in the defense as well. Looks like Landon Garcia going to second. And I do believe I see that Hawkins moved over to the right. And let's see. Daniel Young out in left. Center.
Yeah, that's Moreno.
Okay, Moreno in left.
Yes.
All right. So Hawkins in right.
You guys, a quick score update of what's going on over in Sundown with your Lady Lopes. The Ruffettes have extended their lead over the Lady Lopes. It is 10-0 as I refresh my screen, and they're in the bottom of the fifth, or 10-2. Sorry, actually make that 11-2 in the bottom of the fifth. So they're in run rule territory. Sundown has won all of their district games in softball this year by 10 runs or more.
No kidding.
So, and there is only one out in the bottom of the fifth over at Sundown.
All right, so Cameron Menchaca on the mound for the Antelopes, left-hander, sophomore. At the plate is number 22, that's Andrew Rodriguez. He'll be followed by Raiden Flores and Isaac Lopez. First pitch to him, strike on a foul tip. Next pitch, driven into left field. Moreno reaches over his right shoulder and catches it for the out. So 1 up, 1 down for the Roughnecks here in the top of the fourth. Coming to play now is number 10, the top of the order, Raiden Flores. I believe it's his fourth time coming to the plate. He'll be followed by Isaac Lopez and maybe Ryan Rose. Pitch outside for a ball. 1-0 the count, 1 out. Next pitch outside. Flores playing shortstop. Ready for the pitch. Ground ball to third. Cooper Osborne past his glove into left field. A runner stays at first. Brings up Isaac Lopez, the pitcher. Did you get a pitch count on him for Lopez?
Lopez, he's got 51 pitches.
It's Lopez's fourth time up in this game. Throw to first, not in time.
It was Landon. He finished the game with 83 pitches.
Okay, on the mound for the Antelopes now is Cameron Menchaca from the stretch. Left-hander has a good move to first. Brings this one home. Drive in the right field. Hawkins there to stop the ball from going by him. Runner's going to make it from first to third, though. Batter stays at first. So runners at the corners with one out. Coming to play now, number 8, Ryan Rose.
Rose has been the RBI machine for Sundown today. Single and 2 doubles.
Here's the pitch outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the next one. Count even at 1-1. Runners at first and third. There is one out. Good chance for a double play here, Russ. And not this time. It's going to pop fly, short left. Moreno chases it down for the out. Tag from third. Throw comes home just in time. And
double play.
Double play. You don't need that one.
You don't need that.
Already had one out.
That's 3 outs.
There you go. That should be the end of the inning, guys.
That should be the end of the inning.
Who's keeping track besides us? Coach De Leon. So, yeah, come on, guys. That's 3 outs. Don't give those guys 4. All right, so that's going to wrap it up. Great play by Moreno out in left field. Makes the catch on the run. And an awesome throw right to the plate to get the runner tagging up from third. That's 3 outs. 14-0 still the score. Sundown up as we go to the bottom of the 4th here on Post Sports Radio. Glad to have you with us here live on YouTube.
Are you looking to do some work around the house and would like to hire a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew have over 40 years of combined experience and can do new construction, remodeling, and concrete work. Plan now for your spring and summer projects and call the guys who pride themselves on their work. 806-626-3811. Carson Construction, building a lasting relationship with each customer. Call 806-626-3811.
Good D by the Bold Gold as they get out of the top of the 4th. And here's Russ Morris with more on that.
Well, Sundown was able to be held scoreless thanks to a double play from Isaiah Moreno out in left field on the pick on the throw on a frozen rope down to home to prevent the runner from scoring. Sundown was able to get 2 hits, no errors committed by the Bold Gold, and did leave 1 runner on base. So Carson Construction score remains 14-0 heading into the bottom of the 4th as we will roll with the 5, 6, and 7 hole hitters with Landon Garcia, Daniel Carroll, Jax Perez. And the game in Sundown just went final as your Lady Lopes end their season with a 13-12 overall record and will be 6-4 overall in the district standings. Sundown Ruffettes knocked off the Lady Lopes 12-2 in 5 innings.
All right, Russ pointed out earlier that the Ruffettes have won all their district games by at least 10 runs and shortened the game, of course. So, once again, good luck to the Lady Lopes. So looking forward to the playoffs next week. And we'll keep you updated on Facebook.
Stay tuned to Post Sports Radio's Facebook page and as well as my Facebook page and the Post Dispatch. I will keep you updated on playoff opponents.
All right, at the plate, Landon Perez drives one hard into left field.
That's Luca.
Oh, is that Luca? I'm sorry. That's Landon.
Oh, yeah, that is Landon.
Landon Garcia. Started out at pitcher, now at second. Drives one down the line, but it's foul.
Straightens that out. That's a home run.
That would have been a double. It hit the grass.
Oh, it did? I thought it went over the fence.
Did it go over the fence? No. I didn't think so. Russ, I'd give you my bifocals if that'll help. Then I won't be able to see anything. All right, 0-2 the count. Third pitch outside. 1-2 now to Garcia.
Oh, I just saw it hit the shadowy part of the ground out there.
Ground ball to short. Backhand missed. And Landon safe on the error at first. So Raiden Flores playing shortstop. Couldn't hold the backhand. Bringing up number 13 to the play for the Antelopes is Daniel Carroll, the first baseman.
He flew out to left field back in the second inning.
Carroll bats right. Garcia. Throw to first, not in time to get him. Lopez on the mound. Ryan Rose behind the plate. Still starting lineup for the Sundown Roughnecks. Throw to first. Way late. Flores from the stretch, checks first, comes home. Had a hit and run going on there, so the runner, Landon Garcia, will go back to first. Daniel Carroll now with the 0-1 count. Jax Perez on deck, followed by Daniel Young. Next pitch way outside. Throw to second to get the runner. Oh, dead on arrival. That's going to be first out of the inning. Good throw by Ryan Rose, the catcher by Sundown. So clears the base paths with one out. 1-1 count for Daniel Carroll at the plate. Ooh, inside corner, called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carroll swings and fouls it off. Keeps the count at 1-2. High and outside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. High and inside. Full count, 3-2. Jax Perez ready to come up next. Swing and miss for the strikeout. So Jax Perez comes to the play with 2 down. No runners on.
It's the 5th strikeout for Isaac Lopez. Jax, speaking of strikeouts, he struck out back in the second.
His only time up, second time up now. Freshman shortstop, wearing number 4 today. Swings and fouls it off.
You can hear the faint cheers of the Little League game going on behind us.
0-1 pitch makes it, called strike on the corner. 0-2. And new, renovated Little League field looks good. Next pitch, way outside and high.
It just shows you on this previous pitch on how getting picked off at or being caught stealing to second really hurt. Post could have had a potential runner going down to third.
Foul tip by Perez. 1 ball, 2 strikes still. Here comes the 1-2 from Flores. Fouled off. These kids need to pay attention. Little leaguers warming up in the batting cage. One kid was not looking in the right direction. Flores with the 1-2. Fouled off by Jax Perez. Keeps the count at 1-2 with 2 outs. No runners on. High and outside, makes it count 2-2. Flores, low pitch, full count now. Daniel Young hoping to get up, he's on deck. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. So 3 up, three down for the Antelopes. Takes us to the top of the 5th where Sundown leads. 14-0 is the Carson Construction score. We'll be back here in just a moment here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
All right, Russ Moore standing by with a quick look at what happened in the bottom of the 4th, and take a look at the Lady Lady Lopes as well.
Well, it's 3 up, 3 down for your Antelopes, as they did not produce a run on any hits, no runs, no runners left on. Now Landon Garcia was able to get on base. He did get on base via an error at shortstop, but he got caught stealing second. As we get set to start the top of the 5th, your Carson Construction score is 14-0, and leading off for Sundown will be number 15, Allen Pearson, followed by Hayden Powell and Landry Farah. As now the Lopes are in, they've been in run rule territory here for a little bit, but that ending the top of the 4th the way we did and catching the runner scored prevented the 1 run from making it into a 15-0 ball game, because the run rules are 10 after 3, 15 after 3, 10 after 5.
Right.
Well, we're in the 10 after 3. If that double play didn't happen, we would have been in the 15 after 3. So.
All right, thank you, Russ. Menchaca on the mound, his 2nd inning pitching for the Lopes. First pitch to Rodriguez fouled off down the 3rd baseline. 0-1 the count. Rodriguez has done pretty good. Saw him stole a base earlier. The pulling guard has got some speed, as Russ says.
Allen Pearson.
Oh, this is Allen Pearson, okay?
Yes.
What did I say, Rodriguez? Allen Pearson, number 15, he is the DH. Next pitch to him, called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Hayden Powell's on deck, followed by Landry Farah. It's going to be a slow pop or line drive to short, scoop and throw to first, in the dirt, and the runner's safe at first. Kind of a hard ball to handle for the shortstop. Tried to make the quick throw after making a nice catch. Just
that's
a little bit off target.
That's E6.
All right, so you got Pearson at first. At the plate, Hayden Powell, first baseman, number 5. No outs. First pitch from Menchaca. Corner called strike. On deck is Landry Farah. Next pitch, high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chaka from the stretch, checks the runner. Throw, not in time. Menchaca ready to bring it home. Throw. Oh, line drive straight at the pitcher. He ducks. Ball goes into center field. Mishandled by Young out there, but the runner stays at second. That puts Pearson at second. Powell with a base hit in the center. He's at first. Brings up Landry Farah. Landry Farah comes up for his fourth time tonight. Pitch to him, inside, off the glove. It's going to hit the batter, actually. It looks like it kind of hit him in the knee, but he's not limping or anything. Just brushed him, I guess. So puts makes the bases loaded with Fair at first, Powell at second, Pearson at third. No outs. Bringing to the plate now is Braden Lara. Carson Construction score 14-0. Already in the 10-run rule. Swing and a miss. Strike one. From the stretch, the next pitch, called strike. Oh, 2 the count with no outs, 3 runners on. Ground ball, past the shortstop between third and short. Scoop by Moreno, bringing it home. Another nice throw. 2 runners come across. Make that score now 16-0. Sundown.
No runners are at the corners.
Lara at first. I think that's Landry Farah at third. And brings up Marcus Solis. Ground ball to second. Mishandled by the second baseman. Garcia gets it to first just in time, though. Gets the runner. But a score does come across for the 17th run of the game. And scored right now is number 2. That was Landry Farah. And we Braden Lara on second base now. Marco Solis just grounds out for the first out of the inning. Brings up number 22, Andrew Rodriguez. High and inside for a ball. Next pitch outside. 2-0 the count. How many outs do you show?
1.
Just one. 1 out. With the runner at second. Pitch to Rodriguez outside. Menchaca from the stretch. Brings it home. Inside's going to walk the batter, putting runners at first and second. And Sundown goes to the top of the order with Raiden Flores, the shortstop. Flores at the plate. Sorry. At second. Who's at second, Russ?
Showing Brandon Lara.
Brandon Lara on second. Solis at first. Inside pitch. I'm sorry, that's Andrew Rodriguez. At first. Raiden Flores at the plate. He's got a 1-0 count. So 1 out, 2 runners on. Outside pitch for a ball, 2-0 the count. Shows bunt, pulls back, called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike with an out, and a runner at second and first. Ooh, next pitch is high and inside. That must be ball 4, which it looks like it is. It's going to load the bases. Brings up the starting pitcher for the Sundown Roughnecks, Isaac Lopez. He'll be followed by Ryan Rose. And Chaka for the Antelopes from the stretch. Ball outside, 1-0 the count. And Chaka brings it home. And hits the batter, walks in the run. I think Flores may have taken that one in the left arm, left hand. No. He's a left-handed thrower. Let's see what he. We're coming home, number 9 across the plate. Adds another run to the score, making it. You got 17 or 18? First pitch, number 8 swings and fouls it off. That's Ryan Rose. He's got bases loaded. Carson Construction score 18-0. We are at the top of the 5th inning. Pitch is high and outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Cam Chaka brings it home. It's going to be a pop fly to center. Getting underneath it. Daniel Young catch. And a throw home. Holds all the runners at first, second, and third. So nobody scores on a tag up. Nobody advances. Gives us 2 outs. And brings up number 15, Alan Pearson.
He led the inning off.
He is doing well today. The DH. And he's the one that had a stolen base as well?
Yes. He's got 2 on my count.
From the stretch, Chaka brings it home. Called strike on the corner. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Sundown 18-0 over Post. Oh, next pitch is going to hit the batter. Walk in a run. Brings across Andrew Rodriguez for the 19th run of the game.
All right, this brings up Hayden Powell. He had a single, came around and scored.
And Chaka from the stretch brings it home. Called strike. 0-1 the count. Forced out at anywhere. Post needs to get out of this inning quickly. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Inside and low for a ball. 1-2 now the count. Cam Chaka, the second pitcher for the Antelopes on the mound in the third inning actually. Pop flies and go to left. Moreno under it to make the catch and retire the side, leaving 3 on bases. Scoring a few runs though, 19-0 is the Carson Construction score as we go to the bottom of the 5th here on Post Sports Radio.
It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
Here's streaming live from Norm Cash Field, Antelope Baseball on Post Sports Radio's YouTube page. Internet interruptions again today. We don't know why. We use the same source that we use at the softball field. Never have trouble over there. But at the baseball field, we do. But anyway, we'll upload the full edition of the game later on. Russ, what happened in the top of the fifth?
Well, Sundown was able to score 5 runs with only 2 hits. Antelopes commit 1 error, and the Roughnecks leave 3 stranded. So now your Carson Construction score is 19-0 as we head into the bottom of the 5th for the Antelopes' last chance to do something in this game. As it's going to be Daniel Young, Colton Hawkins, and Luca Perez to lead things off.
So realistically, we got to score 9 runs, right? To stay in the game.
You got to score 10. You got to score 10 to stay in it. 10. Got to be less than 10 runs behind. Okay. So the score was again 19-0. Daniel Young coming to the plate, number 1, sophomore. Also a good power lifter, I must add. So the Antelopes walked 2 batters, and then the rest were, and then the other times that they scored, that Sundown scored, were 3 times on hit by pitches.
All right. So you got Young, Colton Hawkins. Now we're going to have a pinch hitter. It's like Brian Salcedo will hit next. And then we go to the top of the order with Luca Perez. Next Tuesday, we'll be back here at Norm Cash Field for senior night for the Antelopes. So please join us for our next broadcast. Lopez on the mound. Foul ball by Daniel. Young with the 0-1 count. Ground ball to first. Going to roll foul. No balls, 2 strikes with no outs. Got Isaac Lopez on the mound. Ryan Rose still behind the plate. I do believe everybody else is still the same. It started. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Go to Colton Hawkins, the left fielder. Brian Salcedo, who's hitting for Colton Hawkins, comes to the plate. What's he wear, 24?
25. Or 26. Yeah, 26.
How's he done this year?
Well, he's got a batting average now at .222 with an on-base percentage of .384 and an OPS of .586.
Takes the first pitch for a ball outside. Luca Perez on deck for the Antelopes. Ground ball is going to be a hard one to handle for the third baseman. He can't. Brian Salcedo, his on-base percentage goes up. Error on the third baseman to get him there. All right, here we go. Luca Perez coming to the plate, top of the order. Should be followed by Isaiah Moreno and then Cam and Chaka. From the stretch, Lopez brings it home. Ground ball is going to go to short. Hard to handle. And throw to first, way late. Runners safe at first and second.
It's an infield base hit.
All right, so it brings up Isaiah Moreno. Moreno comes to the plate, bats left. 1 out, runners at first and second. Breaking ball, a little bit high for a ball. Cameron Menchaca is on deck. Another ball, a little bit high. Runners at first and second. Isaac Lopez. Breaking ball called strike. Next pitch from Lopez, high. Count now 3-1. 1 out. 2 runners on for the Antelopes. Swing and a miss for strike 2, full count. Lopez from the stretch, checks first and second, then brings it home. Fouled off by Moreno. From the stretch, Lopez brings it home. Outside, going to walk Moreno to first, loading the bases for the Antelopes with 1 out. And coming to plate, number 11, Cam Menchaca. Started out in right, and now on the mound for the Antelopes. Batting third in the order. He'll be followed by Cooper Osborne. High and inside, 1-0 the count. So 1-0, 1 out, bases loaded for the Antelopes. Foul ball. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball low in the dirt outside. 2 balls, a strike, and an out. Swing and a miss. Evens the count with 2-2. So just 1 out, bases loaded for the Antelopes. 2-2 count. Chaka's going to ground it foul. Isaac Lopez, base loaded, full windup, high and outside for a ball. Full count to Cameron Menchaca with bases loaded. He's going to walk the batter. First run for the Antelopes comes across the plate. It's Brian Salcedo, who entered the game this inning as a pinch hitter. So it makes the score now 19-1.
Need 9 more runs to stay alive. You got 1 out. You can do it.
Cooper Osborne, number 20, the senior third baseman, coming to the plate. Chance to help his team get another run or 2 on the field. Landon Garcia is on deck. First pitch to Coop is called strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Pitch, outside and high for a ball. 1-2 the count. 1 out. Base is still loaded for the Antelopes. Foul ball. Still 1-2. It's going to be a pop fly, left field deep. Left fielder Lara under it, makes the catch. Tag from third is going to be safe for the Antelopes for the second run. And it's Luca Perez coming in from third. The other runners stay put.
So that's a sacrificed RBI.
All right, so Coop gets an RBI on that.
So now you're down to your last out. This is Landon Garcia.
Scored 19-2. Post has to get 7 more runs. I'm sorry, 8. 8 more runs to keep this game alive. If not, the game ends here at the end of the 5th. First pitch to Garcia was in the dirt, right? Ball 1-0 the count. Called strike on the second pitch. Next pitch, outside. 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs, bases loaded. Bases are full at first and second. Third is wide open. Next pitch, breaking ball is going to be popped up. In play, first base with the catch is Powell for the final out of the game. Game goes 5 innings. Final Carson Construction score, Sundown 19, Post 2. So we'll take a break, come back with the wrap-up show in just a moment here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
Post Antelope Baseball is powered by Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. The Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving Post in all of Garza County. Visit postcitytexas.com. Richie Rich Barbershop, Yo Hablo Espanol, a licensed local barbershop on East Main and Post. Call for info and an appointment at 806-706-8413. And Post Plumbing, Heating and Air. One call does it all. 806-577-1300. Post Sports Radio thanks these sponsors for making Bold Gold Baseball live and free on Facebook and YouTube.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest. It's springtime, and that means fleas and ticks are starting to target our little furry pals. Garza County Animal Hospital reminds you that although fleas and ticks are a threat to pets year-round here in West Texas, they become the most active during the warmer months. Get a jump start on your fleas and tick protection and keep your pet healthy and happy from a monthly application to a single pill taken every 3 months. Give us a call today to schedule your appointment. Garza County Animal Hospital, 495-3726.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
The Post Rotary Club takes pride in the community, and what a better way to show that than with the Parade of Flags program. For a $50 annual fee, we will place an American flag in your front yard or place of business on 5 holidays and pick it up afterwards. Funds from the program will support youth scholarships and programs in the Post Garza County community. Get the Parade of Flags registration form on the Post Texas Rotary Club Facebook page, or send a request for a form by email to rotaryclubofposttexas@gmail.com. Show the nation's colors and your patriotism and join the Parade of Flags, a fundraising effort of the Rotary Club of Post.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County. Welcome back to Post Antelope Baseball, a Post Sports radio presentation, live and free on Facebook and YouTube. This broadcast is made possible by Garza County Animal Hospital, a family atmosphere for family pets. KSSL Radio, playing the greatest country music ever recorded. The Will and Crystal Osborne family, proud supporters of the Bold Gold Nation. The Post Independent School District, we are Bold Gold. Carson Construction, Post owned and operated. Call 806-626-3811. Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, the newspaper of record for Garza County since 1926. The Dispatch is the corporate sponsor of Post Sports Radio. Post Family Dentistry, small town values, state-of-the-art care. And now, here's Bold Gold Wrap-Up Show on postsportsradio.com.
Late. Hey, we're back live at Norm Cash Field. Final score from Post Texas is Sundown 19, Post 2. Post scoring 2 in the last inning, or the 5th inning. Post losing by the 10-run rule, the mercy rule. Russ Moore standing by. We'll take a look at the score, how it went per inning. Russ?
Well, Sundown starting first, they scored 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 8 in the third, scoreless in the fourth, and then they scored 5 in the fifth. Post was unable to score until the bottom of the fifth. Now, that's important because it's the first 2 runs that the Antelopes were able to score in this series. And as I'm looking as well, Sundown held us to a combined 1 hitter last time out. Well, we've now hit 4. We've gotten 4 base knocks this whole series. We had 3 hits today. We had, per game changer, it says 3. I have 2 for us. Yeah, I have 2 hits for us. So either way, you're able to get more hits today than you were the first time out, Jim.
And score a couple runs as well.
Yes.
All right, so let's take a break. We'll come back with the Antelope of the game.
I can give you the Antelope of the game, and I can give you, let me give you real quick.
Go ahead.
The winning stat line, because I thought that this was very impressive. I got to give credit where credit is due. Winning pitcher today is going to be number 3, Isaac Lopez. He threw 99 pitches in 5 complete innings, faced 23 batters, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks on 3 hits. 2 runs were scored on him. None of those were earned or on him. So, in real fast, final stats, I'm just looking at the team stuff here. As a unit, Sundown was able to get 15 hits in the game on 19 runs and only committed 2 errors. Bowl Gold were able to get 2 runs on 3 hits and 5 errors.
All right, thank you, Russ Morris. I'm Jim Plummer. We'll come back with the rest of the wrap-up show in just a moment. Final score once again from Norm Cash Field at David Nichols Park in Post, Texas. Sundown 19, Post 2. Back in a moment.
Post Antelope Baseball is powered by La Isabel Boutique, a girls' boutique with clothes, accessories, and custom hair bows. The boutique is located at Avenue H in East Main. The Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving posts in all of Garza County. Visit postcitytexas.com. The Post Methodist Church, making disciples of Jesus Christ. Antelope Wash and Dry, a clean, affordable laundromat now open at 303 South Broadway. And Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC. Post Sports Radio thanks these sponsors for making Bold Gold Baseball live and free on Facebook and YouTube.
Post ISD is filled with passionate staff, daring students, and deep-rooted traditions of champions. Our state-of-the-art facilities provide top-tier educational opportunities, including career and technical training, advanced academics, and free college courses, creating future-ready antelopes. Our 4-day instructional week allows our students to continually pursue excellence in our distinguished fine arts programs, exceptional athletic teams, and a multitude of other extracurricular activities. Post ISD, we are Bold Gold.
Are you looking to do some work around the house and would like to hire a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew have over 40 years of combined experience and can do new construction, remodeling, and concrete work. Plan now for your spring and summer projects and call the guys who pride themselves on their work. 806-626-3811. Carson Construction, building a lasting relationship with each customer. Call 806-626-3811.
Well, final baseball score from Post, 19-2. Sundown wins and sweeps the Antelopes in this 2025 series. That game Saturday was, 12-0?
Yes.
So, anyway, congratulations to Sundown. Antelopes looking forward to their final series. That's coming up against Morton. That'll be next Tuesday. We will bring that game to you. And then the following Saturday?
And then the following Saturday will be at Morton.
Okay, we'll bring Tuesday's game to you. All right, you're looking on the screen of the track and field area champs, the Bold Gold Antelopes, win at area last week and move on to the regional meet, which will happen this weekend, Friday and Saturday, starting at 9 a.m. both days, by the way. It's going to be up in Canyon at WT&A&M. And, Russ, we're looking really good when it comes to track and field right now.
We are. I talked to Coach Davis. You can find the article that I did talking about the upcoming regional track meet in the upcoming edition of the Post-Dispatch. Of course, if you get digital copies, you can get that Thursday, and you can get the paper copy on Friday. But he said that he feels like that both Riley Matus and Uriana have a pretty decent chance at advancing to state. He thinks that our region is arguably the toughest region in 2A to try to get out of in terms of the girls. So they would not be disappointed with any result that comes out there. I'm expecting a lot of things to happen to come out for the boys. I would expect Mason Wright to break the school shot put record, and I would also expect the 4x100 relay to surprise a lot of people at the regional meet.
All right, so if you can get up there to Canyon, go ahead. Russ is going to be there to report for the dispatch, and like he did last week, hopefully be able to put together a nice video highlights of the event.
And now it all just depends on where I'm able to video, where I'm able to be. This will be my first time doing anything like this with the press pass, because now I'm constitutionally protected. So
First Amendment.
So
you can go on the pitcher's mound if you want. Oh, there's no pitcher's mound.
Well, so we'll see just about how far that they'll be able to let me get close to our guys and everything. But yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. Right. And when we get done here, I do have a couple of housekeeping things that I forgot to mention to you for the Post ISD report.
All right, well, let's go ahead and do our antelope of the game. Russ, who do you think?
Well, I'm going to give it to Cameron Menchaca. He gets credit with an RBI when he got on base in the 5th inning to walk in the first run, which was Brian Salcedo. Walk in the second run, which was Luca Perez. He had the only 2 hits for the Bowl Gold today. He did everything that he could when he got on the mound to try to keep the Bowl Gold in it. Just Sundown showed you why they are where they are in the district standings, and they showed you why you're a young building team. I mean, you do have a lot more youth as opposed to you do upperclassmen. But the future is looking bright, so congratulations to Cameron Menchaca. He is your antelope of the game.
All right, one more thing I want to throw in here is this graphic to show you our next broadcast will be next Tuesday, the 22nd, 4:45 pregame, first pitch at 5. It's Post and Morton here at Norm Cash Field. And also, a happy tax day to everybody. Did you get your taxes done?
I'm doing mine tonight as we speak.
Oh,
so
online, no doubt.
Online, yes.
I understand the post office, if you have to mail, post office in Lubbock's open until 10 o'clock. Probably just one of them, though.
Yeah.
If you have to go there.
Yes, I'll be doing mine. Yeah, I'll be taking care of mine online tonight.
All right.
So it was announced, I believe, last night on Facebook Live when the town hall was being done for the school board, when they were interviewing the school board candidates, where you got to meet the candidates at the community center. Early voting for school board elections will take place next Tuesday, April 22nd. So go ahead and mark that down on your calendars. I forget when the cutoff date is, but they will take weekends off for early voting. So early voting will start on April 22nd. And then if you guys aren't doing anything Thursday afternoon, the Bowl Gold baseball team will be playing an exhibition game against the Ira Bulldogs here at Norm Cash. First pitch is scheduled for 5. Coach,
when's that?
It's going to be Thursday, April 17th against the Ira Bulldogs here at Norm Cash at 5 o'clock p.m.
This Thursday?
This Thursday.
Okay.
And you're not going to see a lot of the guys that are involved in the regional track meet, because Coach DeLeon put an emphasis saying if you are involved in the regional track meet, focus on that first.
Sure.
So.
All right, so good luck to all of our antelopes and lady lopes as they participate in all these spring sports and other activities. One Act Play's doing great. Understand the band's doing as well. So a lot of good things happening to Post ISD. So for Russ Morris and everybody else who's here, just you and I, thanks for being here. Thanks, y'all, for viewing and listening. And if you had trouble watching due to internet, it's our problem with the internet, not yours. But we're going to upload the full, complete copy of the game later tonight, so you can watch it whenever you want on YouTube then after, as long as YouTube keeps it up there. So for Russ, I'm Jim Plummer. You'll have a great rest of the week. Get to church on Sunday. It is Easter Holy Week. I'd like to see you there. If you're one of those that goes Christmas and Easter, we love to see you on Sunday. So y'all come on out to church anywhere you can. Russ, what do you got to say?
Keep hope alive, everybody.
Thank you, sir. Wait a minute.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. Whether it's dry cleaning, wash and starching, laundry service, or alterations, Post Family Cleaners has you covered. Let Post Family Cleaners make your life a bit easier. Go by 111 West Main Street or call 806-495-0777 to get details. That's 806-495-0777. Post Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post.
All broadcasts in all and any media form provided by PostSportsRadio.com are the sole property of Post Sports Enterprises with the permission of the Post Independent School District. Any retransmission of any of these broadcasts, whether partial or in its entirety, for commercial or personal use without express written consent of the Post Sports Enterprises and Post ISD is strictly prohibited. Any violations of these broadcast rights will be strictly enforced and upheld as allowed by local, state, and federal statutes, ordinances, and laws. We hope you enjoyed this post-high school event exclusively on PostSportsRadio.com.